Our host for today, and we are going to be playing some Shadowrun Hong Kong today. Because that's kind of the game we've been playing on Mondays. So it's a kind of a given that we'd be playing it, let's be honest here. Hi, what the hell? Oh, it's a advert. Suddenly on my stream, on my preview, it just started popping up with an ad from Marvel. I got very confused. But yeah, let's continue on. Don't remember what we were doing. I remember we just finished a bunch of missions. Like, we finished a good few. And I think we just got an upgraded bit of cyberweb. I don't remember what. That was it. We just did the Shangri-La restaurant one where we beat up the orc guy. Apologies for me eating. You'll probably see me eating a fair bit because my dinner just got given to me, basically. The Punch Man is back, although this time it's Claws. It's the troll, remember, so it's Claws. How you doing there, buddy? Hey, that's appreciated. It's good to have someone to chat to. A regular person who actually talks. It's really awesome, so thank you for viewing. I'm glad I can help you out. And you enjoy it. Yeah. Now then. I don't remember what we were supposed to do. Here can I change information and head to those two jobs. I will in person. I don't drink, but I'll have a Coca-Cola. Yeah, more than happy to do that. I don't drink, but I will have a Coca-Cola and I will drink with you. So, when I get time. I've got a super busy summer moot for all sorts of stuff, but I will definitely get some time to do it. I'm kind of easy to spot, to be honest. So. Okay, let's do this. We were going to go and see the information. Oh god, that's good. Where's my drink? There it is. I've got a feeling I'm going to hear about that then. It's always fun when the plot team goes, oh no. I adore that. Grab myself a drink. Well, there it is. Because I love this pasta, but it is pretty dry. Run out of space. They did. I remember several horrified, oh god knows, to do with rubber ducks over the years. They said that on a monster slot I was in when we went and pile drived another monster slot. Always fun. Okay, Canley Chang is in the midst of him emptying 2 plastic shopping bags when you enter. She places the contents of a pile on the mahjong table. 2 liquor bottles without labels. Always worry. A box of thin black cigars, an assortment of individually wrapped gourmet chocolates, a large caliber pistol with electrical tape wrapped around its grip. Why did you pay 100 gold for a spoon? What did the spoon do, actually? enough then. Sorry, this is really good and I haven't eaten yet today. You got a piece of paper. You got a receipt. That's a good receipt for 100 gold spoon. An island cursed. Fair enough. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah. That is a weird set of items to pull out of a shopping bag. Display it as the girl was pretty worded. You said that a girl was pretty who had it and used group funds. Okay. Already a good start to the story. You're not bad. Oh gods. No, I'm not. That is not surprising in the slightest, to be honest. Mm. That's very fair. There's no fun cheating at LT anyway. I know fun cheating generally a lot. It's more fun to not cheat because then you get a better story. If you've cheated to get it, it's a kind of dull story. But if you get a hilarious story and you didn't cheat, it's always good. Make the buddies disappear. Hey, that is a good way of doing it. It's an important job. Makes sense. Corruptors are awesome. By far, as I've said repeatedly, the corruption tree all round is my favourite spell list. By a good margin. I like a lot of them, but corruption, level 2 and 3 corruption is just fun. It's all the combat spells. It's like Weapon of Cold, Weapon of Paralysis, Weapon of Disease, or Fatal at tier 3. It's awesome. I've actually been thinking of trying to convince some people of my group to become corruptors. Some of the healers. Not all of them. We have a very large abundance of healers, and I think with some corruptors would be pretty useful. We don't have anyone living. because we're wolves, obviously. But I think it'd be cool to have some corruptors, because corruptors are fantastic. Awesome! High corruption is so fun. I've got to play with it a lot on monster rolls. Because basically whenever a ref asks what spell lists are... They can't, it's is it a can they get the two list? You get both lists? With healing? I'm actually not sure. I can't remember what it's called. A cast additional, that was it. Is there a cast additional for healing? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, because I was wondering, because I know there's a cast additional for incantation and spellcasting, but there's 3 trees for each of them, so it makes sense. I wasn't sure. Yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense because there's only 2 of them. So if you get cast additional, you can just cast every healing spell. You basically... The only things you can't heal are magical, and then you can get an OSP for it. It makes sense. Well, it's because corruption comes from the plane of unlife, doesn't it? And healing comes from the plane of life. So it's kind of... You'd be a bit weird to be able to have both. Anyway. Ah, good, you're here. It seems like forever since we last saw each other. I'm gonna go with the bottom one. Welcome back. Was your trip worthwhile? Yes, my darling, yes. I made several contacts from my network who referred me to others in neighbouring cities. Regardless of how far technology moves forward, traditional demands are something handled face to face. Return with information that will lead to the plastic-faced man, the man who killed Raymond Black. Being the Blood Marchers. I actually don't know about that one. Did we? He has tried to fix and living by firing the orb of life into them. That could only go well. Shmala reminded me of one of my D&D characters that I played before. I played a giant necromancer lizard man. It was a proper necromancer, a completely custom class, but me and the DM edited a bit. And one of the things we did was we made my character, because my character could basically drain life off people, we made it so that if I fail a con save, I take the damage that I would have been healed if I get healed by anything that isn't necromancy, basically. Which is pretty fun. Because I got healed by our cleric, who's this adorable little, like, basically this little child character. This adorable little anime healer, basically. And they literally just healed me, and my character just started screaming. Constant agony and living die near the last of it. So do elementals. Oh god. That means next event it'll break out ancestrals too. And then demons. Then things get really rough. So it's basically like the Warcraft, like, undead priests, essentially. Where they're using light magic and it really hurts. Yeah. Anyway. We uncovered the relationship between Dervishin Chang and Raymond Black. Did you? What was that uncovered? Isn't Raymond black? Is Edward Sang the son of Josephine Sang? You were raised by Josephine's son? That explains where Edward went when he disappeared years ago, Seattle. Any idea why he disappeared? No, just that he went missing after Josephine completely rebuilt the walled city. That was in the early 30s. You realise what this means, don't you, very sweet? The inbred little goat whore is cold enough to have her own son executed. Harsh. You've more reason to find the plastic man. What have you found out? Everything you need to move forward. I know the identity of the plastic man. Oh, this should be fun. His name is Li Tsai Lung. Isn't that a character from an anime? No, it's Li Pai Long, that was it. I was like, that's a martial arts character from Shaman King, but nearly. Yeah. Ouch! So he's being like resurrected. Well, I guess it's kind of half resurrected. He's like being transformed back into a living thing from undead, which that does sound like it'd be pretty painful. Like it's like the opposite of that thing in Harry Potter. You know, he lost all his bones. It'd be like that, but the other way around. She's growing all his flesh back. Sounds rough. He's an independent contractor, a trusted, deniable asset who handles some of Josephine's more delicate operations. Off the books, away from public eye, the plaster-faced man is a shadow right hand outside of the corporation. She just chugs from the bottle. I don't know, it's find him too. Wow! Jesus. The orb of life nearly turned you to dust. Oh, it did turn you to dust. It did nearly. You got better. This sounds familiar. My character actually got blown apart at one point, and he got put back together. It was apparently duct tape that fixed me. It was in a big battle. It was in a big fighting camp. This was years ago. I'd literally just gotten able to do adult plot. I was 16. And I got, like... Wow. Turn into atoms, then put back. Sounds rough. I wasn't quite that one. I was just, like, salsa, essentially. What happened, I believe, was that I got knocked unconscious by a thing. Grabbed. They did some sort of little rite on me, which basically turned me into a living bomb. There was another person as well. The other person got sent out first because they were They were littler than me. They're the same age as me, but it's a really good friend of mine. They walked out and exploded in a mass blast in the middle of camp. It was in the middle of a fight as well. With a huge scream, they did it as well. Me being quite a bit bigger and because I'm a big tanky character, walked out, screamed, and mass mage bolted everyone. Which is way more entertaining than it should have been. I like dropped half the faction. It was very, very satisfying. Come to think of it, I've been a lot of monsters. Those was a character, but I've actually been a lot of monsters that have self-destructed in similar ways. I got in one elemental fight. There was loads of different types of elemental going around. I was one of the casty ones, which were fire elementals. And when any of them died, they exploded in a thing. Most of them were like mass... Like, the earth elementals were mass strike down. I think the wind elementals were mass sleep. The water elementals, I think, were mass confusion. And the fire elementals were mass blast. So nothing too scary. But then occasionally they'd upgrade us to explode bigger. I only got upstarted once, but it was the most satisfying upstart ever because they doubled all my hit points just so I could basically get to where I wanted to be. And I think it was the unicorns, bears, and griffins factions. All were fighting at the same time, and all their commands were right next to each other, within like the same 10 feet. So I just charged them. I had a pair of claws. I charged them. They'd seen that I was a fire one, and I had been exploding for little blasts and things. It's nothing too bad. Then I charged into the middle of them, went crazy with the claws, then explode because they were all battering into me. And it was the funniest thing ever because when on death, you exploded. And I exploded. And it was just Mass Mage Ball Chest! And the entire command team of 3 factions just dropped. All at the same time. There were like 1 or 2 of the like I'm assuming the NPCs who didn't drop. I'm assuming magic resistance. But there were not many that didn't drop. Oh, but it was so satisfying. It was great. I love being monsters that can just do nasty stuff occasionally, and especially when no one expects it. It made up. The rest of the monster slot was pretty slow, so that was one of the things that made up for that particular one. Mass Mage Vault is very nasty. I've been a few things that can Mass Mage Vault. It gets quite... I get given, like, nasty monsters because I nearly always bring claws to the monster room. So they'll give me the really, really interesting stuff. I almost always get... it is doable. I've killed an NPC before. I killed 1 NPC. Mostly by accident because the team... Their like, faction, like, missed them or something. But... It was, like, a really, really shouldn't have happened one. Actually, it might not have been an NPC, it might have been a DPC, but it was someone pretty high up. I have a surprisingly high number of player kills as a monster at LT. At my first adult monster slot, I killed someone. It was a, ghast. Well, it's tough because of stats as well, because a lot of NPCs are usually like upper statted players, essentially. So they'll have a lot of the nastier immunities, so they can a lot of the time bounce, or at least reduce the pain of things. Like magic resistance is one of the big ones. Because if you harm someone, and then keep them back, you can get them. But if it's got magic resistance, it's a couple of harms to kill them. So it happens. But the connections are the big one. Yeah. Well, I believe as an NPC you can... If you're a straight up, like, faction leader NPC, you get a certain amount of ops to play with, don't you? Or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, they can get it over time. And they've got command, of course, which is a really powerful ops. Was it the NDM? The Wolf group that tried to go for the NPC. Was it the MDM back in the day? Oh, or was it the... what they call Church of Virtue? Last year. It wasn't the NDM then. I'm assuming it would be the Church of Virtue then. Was it during the big fight that that literally every faction attacked the wolves, pretty much. Yeah, it was that time. Yeah, it was the Church of Virtue. Apparently they weren't actually doing it. They were... I don't know much about it because I just know they were going for the... They basically had made a team to go specifically for the person who had the belt on, which was the whole point. So you couldn't really argue with that much. It was fun for me because since I'm all faction, but a lot of the other factions know me. So I basically got like, no, he's fine. If anyone goes for him, we're gonna attack you. From everybody, pretty much, which was great. But there was one new guy. I'm assuming he was new. I didn't recognize him. Who, because I was just guarding the wall. I got told, make sure nobody comes through the wall. So I didn't. Me and my group just stood on the faction wards and went, no one's coming in. We're not getting involved with the fighting. We're not letting anybody in. Anyone attacks us, we will attack you back. But we're not gonna engage. And one poor bastard walked up, broke away for a little bit from the line and hit me in the back. And I have never heard that many people gasp before. Because one guy walked up and attacked me. I turned around and I just saw a lot of people backing away. This guy was on his own, sword in hand, looking at me, as everyone around him just backed off like 10 feet from the growling claw beastie in plate mail that the guy had just attacked. I just looked around a bit, looked at the guy. He then noticed his predicament that he was suddenly on his own, and I mauled him into the ground. Yes, that is when he knew he had fucked up. You go one-on-one with a very, very tanky claw beastie in one-on-one, and you don't bring a shield, you're in issues. It was very, very fun. It was also great, that fight was great in a way for me, because a lot of people were going, can we come through the faction wards? And I was saying, no, because I will have to drop you. Really sorry, because I'd prefer not to. So could you please stay outside? And it was like, okay. So I very politely asked people not to come into faction. It was very, very silly and very fun. It's like, you can go through the gate. They're bashing their way through. I only had to drop one person during that entire thing, and that was the poor guy who attacked me. I got someone to heal him up, and just like, teach this one better. I believe they actually stayed outside. A lot. The Griffins were there, and they were helping the wolves just keep people out. Essentially, a lot of the factions actually went to go and help the wolves, but there's like, well, most of the fields there, so there were some rough times. But hey, in a way, it's a good thing. It was a good thing for me because after that fight, a lot of things happened, and a lot of groups like left the wolves, which actually let my group get a lot bigger. So some looting did occur. I caught a couple of people looting. It didn't end well for them. Maybe because I know a lot of people. It's like, no, you're not looting things. I'm okay. I won't stop you particularly killing, but I'll try to just say, please don't kill people. I will say the Fenris boys have a worse reputation than they deserve. That's an honest fact. Not all of them are great, but they're not bad. They're alright, guys. On maps. Though I nearly actually had to maul a Fenris, pretty high up Fenris boy last event. Nearly. It was like 2 seconds away from happening. If someone hadn't... If one of the faction hadn't said this person is one of the command for it, is basically command for the evening, because a few people were... A lot of our command got actually our character injured last event. So, we had to get some stand-ins, basically. If he hadn't been one of the people who had been said, this person is one of the commanders for the evening, I'd have dropped him on the spot. So... happens. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I was very busy last event. I was very busy in that last battle last event because I was the guy in the Wolves rocking Mjolnir. So, was maybe running around a bit, hammering everything into paste. Including the pain train, which is pretty good. Yeah. I worked that out when a couple of werewolves went in, and I had to get them out of there. Yeah. Since the new rule changes, it's painful. Having, Yes, on with Shadowrunning! I've been talking for 30 minutes now about LARP. Yes. I made contact with the information broker, Zowsy? Zowsy, let's go with Zowsy. Who works in an abandoned night market, Shit-Kip Mai, called the Shing, in the Shing House Court. It's not hard to find. Zowsy has gained access to the Plastic Face Man complete itinerary, where he'll be, who he'll be with, what sort of security he'll have, the works. Good, he's glassy-eyed. You can use it to perform an extraction. Grab him and find out what he knows. Did you find out why he has a face made of plastic? It's not just his face, his entire skull is synthetic. Okay. He's designed himself to be the perfect corporate operative, installed a unique piece of headwear, you see. Allocates and compartmentalizes client-related memories so that they are erased upon the completion of a job. As an added security measure, his cortical implant will wipe his memory if it detects he's been captured. So you need to find a way to circumvent the implant. Exactly. Unless you find a way around the implant, there's no way to extract the information he has and figure out what happened to Raymond Black. Now I've done my part in this, my darling. You need to find a way to neutralize that device. I know a way. I've heard something like this before. I met someone in the Matrix who was who had a shirk a similar memory wipe implant once. It was a requirement of a big job, but she pulled it off. Keep talking. Her handle is Dreamland, and know where to find her. All we have to do is convince her to give up the secret how she did it. Okay, Isabella and I will hit the Dreamland before we hit the information broker. And grab the Plastic Face Man. No matter who you choose to help to snatch this guy, I'm gonna be there when you accept the information from him about Raymond. You got it, Wolf? We should all be there. I know that I want to see this. Very good, my darlings. Now listen to me. After you get what you need from Plastic Face Man, I want you to end him. You understand? I need to send a very clear message that this is what happens when you mess with Kylie Cheng's operations with Kylie Cheng's people. Josephine's taking Nightjar, I take a Plastic Face Man. Once you snatch the Plastic Face Man, Sang will know something is happening, and events will unfold very quickly after that. You best close out any pressing business before heading up to shit. Come on, you understand? To see Zoe. Do you understand? I get it. Once you get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. That's right. No more side jobs, no more dalliances. And be sure to make that your affairs are in order before you're here to go to see that information worker. Okay, so I have to... So this is literally the last mission, so let's go and do all the side missions first. You have to be able to get a bit of cash, so... Okay, let's do this one first. Because we've got the pirate mission. I think we've got 3. Okay, we've got 2 missions apart from this one. Transit to... Contact chartered bus to Decacon. Well, I'm gonna bring the Deca to Decacon, right? And bringing Goblet because she's awesome. What the hell is that? Force 4 Devil Rat Fetish. Someone's Force 4 Devil Rat Spirit Fetishes consume when used. Oh, that's pretty cool. Neat. Oh, they've got armor upgrades now. Yeah, armor 6. Gaichu, armor 7, and Duncan is armor 7 as well, so yeah, the tank characters. Oh, Isabel must be present. Okay. Oh, really? I can't. I can only bring 2. Interesting. Okay. Well, if I can only bring 2 people, let's get to DECCON. Isabel must be present. We need her. And Gobber. So I've got one of those. Yeah, I think these 2. I'm trying to see what if I've got in my inventory. I travelled to Kaitak. Continue. A chartered bus carries you from Kaitak to a mid-range hotel in Tsuinwan. All round you. Happy chatter of your fellow passengers fills your ears. You hear tech speak with a variety of augments over innovations in data technology and baser speculation about the next season of Urban Brawl. Your guest badge, a glossy slip of laminated paper emblazoned with a flashy logo, hangs on a lanyard around your neck. Your ticket into the convention hall, the only disguise that you should need. The bus drops in front of the Harbour Spire Hotel, and you promptly circle around the back to find the service entrance. Isabel should be waiting for you inside. Give that to Isabel, just to make sure she doesn't immediately die. They were not kidding. Someone said that that you get some pretty rough on money this game. They were not kidding. I think it'll be good. I got my claws. Be fine. Service entrance to the Harbour Spires Hotel looks like any other. Scuff walls coated in chip paint. Floor is well-worn hardwood. A time card reader hanging from the wall with a slight tilt. Nothing about the dingy utilitarian confines of the room you're in hints the elegance and fine decor of the home beyond. It smells like clams in here. Clams or something else. Tequila maybe? Something kind of sour liquor. It's hard to tell. Earpiece crackles to life. Isabel coming from the woman's lavatory. Wolfie Bain, you in position? Yeah, I'm standing just inside the service entrance. Alright, so far. More white noise. Good. Could barely hear you there. Yeah, hang on a sec. Trying to boost your signal. That cuts off entirely for a good 5 seconds. Isabel's voice comes back to half again as loud as it was before. There, that's better. What a pain in the ass it is. There's way too much interference coming from the show floor. They aren't going to be able to rely on comlinks for this. I'll find us a workaround. Hope you do it fast. Tire planning. Like I said, I'll find a workaround. For now, let's concentrate on the task at hand. Catering staff should all be in the kitchen, hauling trays of steamed clams and afrits out the convention hall floor. Called it. Yeah. I'm going to need to find a way to get me one of their uniforms, one that will fit some of my size. Also catering uniform, check it. Good. Oh, and Wolfie Bane, we aren't going loud yet. Got it? Whatever you do, don't start shooting. We can't afford to send Rhombus running before we can get him cornered. Right, no shooting until the Rhombus got it. Keep Isabel alive. Forge admin level access browse. View the manifest. Huang millions. The damn sprinklers went off again. The entire kitchen was flooded. Chef Bun quit. We're gonna have to third-party caterers for the big event this weekend because we are sure as hell can't steam a few thousand clams without any kitchen staff. Okay, walk away. Back away. It says drones, those things. Upper Spire's kitchens are a whirlwind of activity, attractive 20-somethings in a white catering uniform dash in and out of the room. Their arms laden with heaping trays of steaming shellfish. One man stands amid the chaos, the eye of the storm, his white coat at least half again white as those of his subordinates, and his collar stretched as stiff as a board. Floor manager notices you, eyes narrow, stalks towards you, practically frothing the mouth. Get up and notice the embroidered corporate logo on his lapel. Pastry, magic, and more fine catering. The image is complete by the stylized rendering of what appears to be a frolicking kitten standing beside a pair of shooting stars. You, what are you doing in my kitchen? Convention goes, I'm not allowed to on the show floor. I really like your uniform. Can I buy one for my daughter? So we must got turned around. Could you know where this Shadowrun's kiosk is? No, I don't know where your damn kiosk is. Go ask on the show floor. I smell clams. Steaming clams back here. Idiot, yes we are. What's something you're gonna have to wait to the show floor with everyone else? Really like a uniform. Gonna buy one for my daughter. You wanna buy one of my uniforms? Yeah. Extra small one if you've got it. I think she'd love the kitten logo. This isn't a kitten, it's supposed to be a celestial tiger. But that's a kitten though. Just look at his little paws! $500 to pay off, get out. Too steep, forget about it. Get out! Well, I'm broke, so this is a problem. Okay. Upon reaching the door, you feel a pair of eyes on you. Turning over a physical-looking dwarf, wine-stained catering uniform. Her crooked name emblazoned that is Larissa. Hey, can't but hear you back there. You need a uniform. Maybe you offering one? Yes, but not for free. Do me a favour, and this uniform is yours. So what do you want me to do? There's a guy on the show floor, an elf, one of those deckers. Most of them are cool, but this one's been a prick to me the entire show. First tried to chat me up when he was serving drinks, and he wouldn't take no for an answer. Creepy. Then he finally got the hint. He started trying to trip me. He's a prick. He really is a prick. Managed to keep my footing for at least the first 3 or 4 times, but he finally got me. He put his foot in the back of my knee and pushed. I hit the floor and took an entire tray of 5 neon wine with me. Now I'm drenched with wine coming out of my paycheck, and he's out there on the floor laughing about it. Just put the guy out. I'll handle the rest. That's him over there, the one with the bandana over his face. Knock him on his ass out there, and his uniform is yours. Sit back and enjoy the show. I intend to. Find Congo a punch in face. I approve of this mission. I'm pretty sure if I punch a normal, like, decker, I'd kill him. Isabel waiting patiently. No, I haven't found it yet. But I'll do it then. This is a carefully timed plan. I can't afford to have Rhombus arrive on the show floor while I'm standing here in the bathroom. Shady man. And eyes crossed over to sleep. Hey, are you the infiltrator? Cause I got your stuff. Imperator. What kind of name is that? Beats me, I don't get you deckers, you all choose stupid names. Look, I don't care if you're doofus who messaged me, or some other doofus. I've got stuff to sell, you want it a lot. Let me see the whole stock. Oh, it's just drugs. I gotta go. There's just some random drug dealer in the bathroom. Got it! Okay. So it's this guy. Convention goer. Dragonfall's still pretty good. This one just is a lot smoother. They do fix a lot of the issues. This one is very good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Dragonfall. This one's got a much more complicated matrix. I'll definitely say that. We're all drunk in our bathroom. Judged by the patch sent to his bomber jacket, the elf is from the Nan Council Island. To be specific, a forested chunk of rock in the middle of Lake Washington. It's called Mercer Island until Native American nations reclaimed it. Doesn't look a meridian. Is that a term? Though, if anything, he looks Chinese by descent. The mask makes it hard to be sure. Turns face you approach, you see a high steel collar and spiky hair of the dwarf from the kitchen described. This is the guy who tripped her, the one who she wants you to knock out. I just, somebody you want me? What's up? I just wanted to know if a fella goes. Yeah, who gave me away? You from Seattle? The Barrens, actually. No shit! Wow. Oh, no Drek, wow. That place is ringing intense, Jimmy. No idea. I've not had too many new followers recently. I've had quite a good number of views, though. You guys are being awesome and watching. But I've not had too many new followers who followed. Does that make sense? Is that a sentence? I guess. Maybe. You don't look American. What's your deal? I'm not Meridian. I do love Council Island, though. My dad's a diplomat from Tiernanog. We live on the island, actually. They treat us like kings there. But you look Chinese. Tiernanog's in Ireland, isn't it? No, solely. As matters will come to a shock to you, but there are Asian people in Ireland. I mean, we do exist there. Well, as it happens, my father was related to marriage to a minor member of the Cononaut? Is that a term? Family? That's one of the Tirathian Danan, if you didn't know. You have heard of the Tirathian Danan. Care to fill me in? They're the ruling families of Tiernanog. Like, they run the government there, which is how my dad got his government job. Do you, like, live under a rock or something? How do you not know this? I thought you'd be giving the caterers a hard time. Caterer? Who? You know, laughing boy, the dwarf you tripped. Oh, her, yeah, I tripped her up. It was funny as hell. She went down a sack of potatoes over, crystal shattered, they hit the floor. But she deserved it. Well, that's all I needed to hear. Bang! Your fist connects to this jaw with a sickening crack. His head steps back and falls like a log on a hotel floor. All around you hear a smattering of polite applause. A few nearby deckers look upset, but then turn away to hide their faces. You make eye contact. I was like, yeah, I tripped her. She deserved it. That's all I need to know. Wham! Evidently, it was quite a popular opinion to do that. One elf with a broken jaw. The caterer's face lights up as he approaches. He's wearing a fresh, clean uniform. The wine stain one is gone. That was beautiful, just beautiful. It's like something out of a movie. Whose uniform, you promise? This is the door corner of the room, right over there. In the ready room. Grab it whenever you want. You've more than earned it. Hey! Had enough of your snide. Oh, that was fun. That was one of my favourite little mini story bits ever. Get your phone? Yes. Good, good. This'll work. Alright, I'm gonna change the thing. Then, and hightail it to the employees only door at the far side of the convention hall. They'll let me in even without a badge. You'll just figure I'm some rich guy who wants a drink. There's the VIP area on the other side of the convention floor. I'll have to cross the show floor to do it, but it should be safe enough. Nobody pays attention to the catering staff of these things. I do! Nobody who isn't preoccupied with stuffing a face to pay attention to the catering staff. That is fair. So I'll make my way across, pass through the door, and take the elevator up to the admin wing of the 6th floor. All I need to do is take position with my instructions without raising an alarm. Pretty simple stuff. Very loud motorbike. Do you have any questions? Figure out what we're going to do about the spotty comlink? Yes, there's a demo kiosk near the VIP entrance running through the Matrix Avatar editing suite. Something like that. They called it Perfect Persona. When I get to the admin area, I'm going to patch us over the Perfect Persona console, and we're going to communicate through that. Okay. Yeah, the perfect solution beats the hell about having to deal with a dropped connection. Just be sure to grab the kiosk when you're in position. Don't let anyone else do it. Do between you and you leave to get in position. Walk the show floor, mingle. Try to look like you belong here. Just try not to say or do anything that'll stand out in a bad way. You're supposed to be a new decker in town. Try to act the part. Does it do the show floor again? Wait for the VIP area door. When I identify Rhombus, you'll apprehend him and tell him that he's lucky winner of a complimentary VIP pass upgrade. You'll escort him to the VIP doors and to the room that I'll have empty and waiting. Then we'll all get the software from him together, beat him up and stash him in a closet. No more questions? Let's hit it. Blend in and explore the floor. I was about to say, where's Goblet? Who's this guy? Convention goer. As you approach, some sense parlor decking area. Sorry to say, it's a bit crammed right now. If you hang tight, we'll be able to squeeze you in soon. Maybe half an hour wait. Please play this as Revel for full capacity. You're keeping a few VIP slots in the back, right? Convention staffer, we're full up. Say it. So you need to wait like everyone else. Fine. Decking 6. You know what? In there, worm floating around the kiosk, and I traced to one of the machines in this room. I'm not a good enough decker, unfortunately. Listen, man, I'm going in. Feel free to get him away. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize who I was dealing with. Here you go, on through. I think I may just take a lap around the con floor. Take as much time as you need. Pickpocket. I'm just gonna loot people. Wow. They were not kidding. Deckers really don't notice anything when they're in, do they? High capacity stick memory devices pending. I like the giant drone car thing. I gotta get one of those. Is this a thing? No. It's like arcade machines. Troll decker con goer. Pot-bellied troll, 2 days worth of mangy stubble, smiles as he turns to face you. Chrome in his data jack shimmers wetly in the light, which Cyberdeck is conspicuously absent. Hey, what's going on? His badge hangs lower on his lanyard. You catch a glimpse of a decking handle headspace. Strange to someone at DECCON without a Cyberdeck. Can say the same to you. Where's your deck, man? Don't have one. I'm going to cover the event for the Shadowrun BBS. You guys got it. Really? Hey, that's pretty weird. See, are you interviewing people? I can tell you all the new hotlist and decking technology. No thanks. Talking about what I've got up here, the Cranial Cyber Deck. It's perfect fusion of next level decking and bleeding edge headwear. Continues without waiting for a response. The apex of modern decking technology. Miniaturized, compact, easy to sneak into most sensitive locations. Don't need to lug a great big external deck around with me anymore. There's night and day difference between this and my old Fairfly Excalibur friend. Night and day. I get deck installed in your head. Why wouldn't I? It's compact, it's versatile, it's fast and powerful. This sweet baby I can deck wherever I go, whenever I want, without having to lug something the size of an electronic keyboard around with me. It's the best of all worlds. I'm telling you, you've got to get one for yourself. This guy's an idiot. Cranial Cyberdeck's a terrible idea for more reasons than I can count. Deckers swap out their gear every couple of months. You want someone monkey around in your brains that often? I'll make it easy for you. You don't. Troll continues, blissfully aware of Isabel's interruption. So I've sold your head deck, you own it? Come on, you know I have. Wouldn't you have people poking around in your head every time you upgrade? It's well, I guess, but that thing's going to be obsolete within 6 months, and they're going to, what, get you all brain surgery? Because it's no different from installing an encephalon, and everyone does that. What do you know anyway? Nothing, not a thing. Now leave me alone. I think I just ruined the guy's day. That's life is splitting case. Isabel. Okay, objecting the admin irritative. But I can work with it? You in position yet? No, not yet. Get away position near the VIP entrance. And use the kiosk. Remember, perfect persona. Use the perfect kiosk. Isabel, can you hear me? Not sure for anymore. Probably do it before we hit up the kiosk. I know it is. As soon as we call her back, she's gonna be all hyper-focused on the job. No more time to socialise, line up a new extruder. Saved. Okay, so there's the kiosk. Age Decker. I don't think we're going to get too much more interesting stuff going on, I don't think. Oh, this one though. These deckers don't look different from any of the others show. Flow approach, you can see the quite competent posture and the steel in their eyes. Unlike the peers, these are professional Shadowrunners. The focal of the 3 female orc with an obvious cyber eye addresses you. Maybe you could help settle this. My colleagues and I have different opinion on the relative merits of mid-range cyber decks. Would you agree that Fushima X is the best mid-range in its class? You always do this, Harridan. Your word questions lead strangers to give answers that you prefer. Now the community consensus that Virtue X is the most overpriced rehash of Cyber 6 in a nice looking case. Oh shut up BS, you're doing the same thing. Besides, everyone knows the Fushi is going down the tiers of village and Villas is gonna pulling out of the company and transferring them to its other holders as fast as he can get away with. So if Fuji is collapsing in on itself and Fairlight doesn't have mid-range machines, the Allegiance is obviously primed too. The other hot tier is Allegiance #1 Superfan, in case you couldn't tell. Never mind the fact the only current product the Alpha is woefully lackluster next to the competition. Doesn't matter. Which X is best class? I don't know a lot of research to Snowboard decks. I prefer to build my own. That's funny. You're a DIYer, huh? So telling me you cobbled together a better deck than Fuji or Hell Allegiance by yourself? I didn't say better. I said I build my own decks. I don't have a stake in corporate pissing matches. I can respect that. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I've used Body 5 to get past one guy. Unsurprisingly, the Decker one, the Decker mission requires intelligence and the ability to talk to people. Not a guy who's like 8 feet tall and can rip a man's spine out with his bare hands. If you want to be competitive, you're going to have to get past your whole home-built cyber deck phase. Did you see that? Me lay that poser out over there. Yeah, it was a beautiful sight. Maladjusted idiots like that give deckers everywhere a bad name. If you hadn't punched him out, I probably would have had to. Thanks for saving the effort. What was this? Bad food, like antisocial people, overpriced vendor kiosks. By the end of the week, we're probably going to have measles and the flu. To be perfectly honest, I don't even remember why we all fly out here every year. Here, I was thinking of Planescape. Yes, we're coming out because you start getting excited about the show months in advance every year. You left me 15 voice messages to make sure I remembered to book my hotel room. That's because I remembered what happened in 52. I do enough sleeping in the street back home. I don't need to do it when I'm on vacation too. How many times do I have to apologise for that? I'll let you know when you can stop. Gotta go. Right. See you around the show floor. That was pretty much pointless. I think most of them are just going to be like getting information. So let's just punch a guy. Kiosk flickers to life your approach. Debug menu pops to the screen along with text prompt in all caps. Wolfie Bane, enter the following key code in his kiosk. Many numbers of letters. Enter. Get the code of the kiosk keyboard. A moment later, a series of 5 loud popping sounds rattles common like earpiece. Isabel fills your ear, crisper and cleaner than it was before. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Wolfie Bane? What was that? The command line code for the kiosk to connect with your comlink via direct link. This way we can bypass using comm signal entirely. Nice, it is. I know. As long as you maintain a couple of feet of the kiosk, shouldn't we have any problems. If you want too far out of the range, we're going to get static again. Got it. Alright, now that we're linked up, give me a second and I'll locate Rhombus. Mindful silence, searching thing. Then you hear Isabel explode. What the hell? He already has one? How the fuck does Rhombus merit a VIP pass when I don't? Wait, he already has a VIP area? He's already in there? I'm twice the decky he is, and everyone knows it. I mean, what makes him VIP and I'm not? Maybe his friends in high places. Takes his moment to calm myself, but I almost feel like heat of anger ready to the earpiece. Alright, I know which room he's staying in now. Just need a few minutes to get you a VIP upgrade. Line goes dead. That's no good. What should we... Click eruption in the air, cutting garbage center short. Your PDA begins blinking, recovering a video chat request. Isabel blossoming to the screen along with a pair of towering security guards. Line connected to the admin terminal and hangs loose to this socket. I'm going to ask you again, what the hell are you doing in here? Take your time, make sure you tell me the truth. I know if you don't. Well, I was looking for the person who ordered this coffee. What, you're looking for him in the Matrix? So, besides, you don't have any coffee, so try again. Well, I need to, do the Serrano thing, aren't we? This is what we're doing now. You understand? Okay. Last chance, start talking sense, spend the night in the HQ pier. Coworker set me in for a prank, feel like such a fool. I feel dumb. We don't have time for this, just kick her out and be done with it. Yeah, you're probably right. We're gonna let you go the warning this time, but only this once. Catch you anywhere near this room again and turn you over to the police, got it? Bye. Let them kick you out of the room. Yes, sir. Good call. Observer's room. Oh god, I have to control Isabel now? What a damn night this is doing it for me. Sorry, Wolfie, I couldn't get you a VIP access. You got Rhombus' room number, right? Yeah, I got it. I can take you there. There's only one problem. Without VIP access, I can't. You can't open the security door without sounding an alarm. I let you through from this side. That's what I'm going to do. I'll make my way down, open the door. That's a bit of that. We're going to have communication problems again. Maybe a bit. I'm just still using the kiosk to talk to you, but now that I'm not jacked in, I can't route message to it directly anymore. Please stay put. If you lose the kiosk, we're going to have serious communication issues. Got it? Oh, and I may need your help if we run into more people. In case you hadn't guessed, I'm not exactly a social butterfly. If things go loud, I'll really need your help. I've got your back. Let's do this. What's this? Search computer. I'll be damned. Log into admin inbox. Somebody left it unlocked. Can't open the door from here, but we can re-message if you want. Do it. I'm texting from ghost in the machine, leave it unplugged. It came back. Damage control. Open the first message. Look, I've got to come out and say it. The security guys are right. There's something horribly wrong with that noodle extruder. Alright, diagnostic on it this afternoon. I was halfway through recalibrating the both nozzles when the damn thing started humming, and sure enough started churning out the steaming hot juicing noodles, just dumping them in the palms of your hands. Didn't want to see the blisters I'm spoiling right now. Now here's the freaky thing. The dough hopper was empty. I loaded it myself prior to the beginning of the diagnostic. I want to repeat that. I was producing dough out of thin air. The machine is haunted. You want my advice? You get rid of it before the show. So there's a noodle machine spawning phantom noodles. Got it? Don't know why I was expecting this message. I want to keep going. Second message. Noodle extruders food court area. The order should have left unplugged till further notice. Under no circumstances should any hotel or decon employee tamper with this device maintenance when looking to it. Do not plug in the extruder so the display action. Any employee caught displaying these instructions. Alright, do you want me to open another message? Third message. Okay, getting seriously creeped out over here. The damn noodle extruder is back. I can't explain it. We boxed the thing up yesterday and sent to the manufacturer. It wasn't here 5 minutes ago. Now I've opened the doors, the show is underway, and I'm strolling through the food court. It's just sitting there with the line already forming. What the hell do we do? You and I both know it doesn't have any dough in it. There's no seasoning, the spice reservoir. No, we don't have hooked up to the hotel water supply. The fucking thing isn't even plugged in. Where are the noodles coming from? What do we do? What do you want me to do? Open the last message, I guess. It's too late now. See, these dumb people have already eaten from the thing. We can't shut it down now. We'll be sure as hell can't let anyone know about it. If people are were to get sick, the show would be held liable. Look, if there's any consolation, it's been pouring through the logs old show to see if anyone had mentioned noodle extruder, and I found something. The exact sort of conversation. 14 years in a row. I don't know what's happening with this machine. I don't know where it came from, or how, or why, but it's part of DECCON. Nobody can get rid of it. Nobody knows how it works, and it just does. And people keep coming back to visit it. And this is a blessing in disguise. I'm telling myself anyway. I just don't question it, and everything will be okay. Don't even know what to say about this. What do you want me to do? Okay, I'm on it. The Phantom Noodle Machine. Nothing in here. Hello. Info conference room schedule tells you about a high-level exec conference room 3 at the bottom floor. Could be useful. Now I can't go to the toilet. The logo fuzzy, she sets the floor elevator, loud rhythmic whooshing, sounds a bit like right. The helicopter heads up Isabel, we're getting a lot of interference here. Elvis mid-20 steps aside to let Isabel through the door, select panel. He looks weird, jittery, stimmed to the gills, most likely. There's no telling how long the beast has got in a week of sleep. He's punch the button on the ground floor. Looking to show her, has to be hard. Feel tempted to blow off work and check out the kiosk, maybe 1 or 2 panel. I wish you could just drop everything and explore. Full silence, see us stay with an VIP badge. So what's wrong? Couldn't ding her. It's an interesting street lane. Been decking under it long? A couple of years now. Oh, this is the guy you have to I have to mug. I don't know if this can handle. Smile and nod as well. You're trying to go unnoticed, remember? I know you are. You were shut down Quaalude 6. She heard you, she doesn't acknowledge it. It was Quaalude sitting in this grid 6 months ago. Yeah, that was me. Let's just keep it between ourselves though, alright? Little stunt screwed up a lot of local deckers. A couple of them have soaked up nasty hits at Dunk Shot because of it. You wrecked the grid while you were jacked in the home machines. My team was in a bind. They needed a power outage right then and there, or they were cooked, so I gave them one. Best solution out of a bad situation, let's leave it at that. I silenced the elevator car. A few minutes later, Isabel pierces it. might be, actually. Yeah, it's definitely possible. It was Deca. She lived in a hoy, called herself Spinster. She was a good person. She's in the ground. Never came back at that coma you stumped for her until another long post. Slowly Ding extends her hand towards the emergency brake. The above it is behind for this guy. Do you want to go low? Because what the road takes us. This is what I heard. I'm just a caterer. I'm not a decker myself. There's that, Isabel. Yeah, sure you're not. You come to get me, haven't you? Take revenge for your friends. You people put out a contract me, is that it? This is probably a better one. Yes, I took the contract, but I've decided not to go through with it. When the elevator stops, walk away and don't look back. Yes, I took the contract, but decided not to. Cuts the static. This isn't good. Say pops and fizzles on the screen. 20. Find a picture worried about came down his mid-sentence, practically frothing with rage. I did what I had to do. If you were in my position, you'd do the same if you hadn't gotten them killed. No third way out of that scenario. It's like, oh shit. But I would not have. Isabel, stop and listen to me. What? You're crazy. It's a safe person. We'll get out of this elevator and go to the Hotel Security Office. Pull rank! Fuck it! You don't want to tell me, and boss would be very unhappy. I work for Candy Chad. Kill the trace in his face and kisses them. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. This is getting old! Quickly as it went, picture flickers back into the PDA screen. Canning looks calm and now the elevator is descending. Remember what we discussed? You keep your cool and turns out well for both of us. We live and let live. Understood? Apparently some people use it because it's a thing. I like that it took me this many games to actually figure out where you get all these social and knowledge skills. Yes, I didn't want any trouble from you in the first place. Just glad all the misunderstanding. Please don't take it the wrong way, and I'll be happy the last I ever see of you. Feeling is mutual. Enjoy the rest of the show. Now get a move on. Well, this looks simple. Hallway ahead is blocked by a trio of struggling bodies. Blackout drunk troll hangs slung between a pair of cursing security guards, one male and one female. As you watch, struggle violently drag her down the hallway. Unhand me, you foosh! Don't let her go, Ho Yi. She was the strength of 10 men. Yes, sir. Because the guard who was standing in the employee entrance to the show floor got roped into troll hauling duty as one in one's guest. Clear the hall. Well, this doesn't look good. You, dwarf girl, help me! These drakes want me to leave because I'm a troll. What's happening here? None of your business, you. Even hotel staff. You shouldn't be back here at all. She hooks the troll's left arm in the chest. She lifts her feet a few inches of the floor, then slams her back down. There's an old whimper. And clear reporting your manager. Quit fighting me, damn it, before I talk to him for you. Hey, I remember you that had to meet some caterers up on 6. What are you doing down here? Oh shit, this is gonna go bad, isn't it? I've answered you, I'm not hotel personnel. Matter of fact, damn you, keep your fight to yourself. And you, dwarf, you do answer me. Security is the final say in all who can and can't be the fools. Tell me what you're doing here, or you're going to regret it. Ignore these pigs and help me. I'll take the road to the left, you take the right. Troll bucks the guards gas and they break away from them. They double down attempts to hold her. The hell with it, it's a waste of time. We've got a schedule to keep. What do you mean, what schedule? Oh god damn it. I'm too dumb! To hell with it. Light him up. But Isabel goes for red gun. Security guard recoil. Display of the drug control sees the moment break and crit lets out a yap of exultation. Gobbert just pulls a gun. Got it. Deafening crackle static the intercom system draws attention to everyone on the show floor. Captain faces glorious stereo intercom sign. Oh yeah, PDA. If it's near. Oh shit! Take it down. Take it both down. Neutral tip. Is this a troll adept? It's me from the previous games. Oh my fucking god. Don't appears in a hollow pine road in modern day Hong Kong. It wouldn't take much effort. Bob's just a minute to the doorway, building alarms ready blaring. Kicking the door won't make much difference. Break it down! Let's go kick his teeth in. Semi-auto. Bang! Run! Ow! Yamatsu hand raises. That does a lot of damage. Daka daka. 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 Ow. Go kill him. Fight off security. That was a very, very mild security detail. Okay, that was easy. I like these new claws, they hit very, very hard. And probably have really good crit as well. What damage do they do? Oh my god, that's a lot of objectives. It's in being cyberware. They strength plus 5. So it's a base of 15 damage. Assault rifles are really good. I just like being a big tanky melee character. Pretty much in everything. Yeah, 10 strength. I'm only 10 strength at the moment. 10 strength, 10 body with cyberware. And good close combat as well, so. It's because I've got the armor upgrade. I got like the upgraded abdominal armor, and then I picked up the +1 to all physical stats thing, so I'm going for as much of a big cyberware troll. Because in the previous games I've always done an adept, but this one's got a lot more cyberware stuff than the previous games. Like, you can actually get the weapons themselves. Kapow! Pretty much. So I wanted to try all the cyberware, and I'm not disappointed so far. Is with the upgraded one, it actually my claws hit harder than the monofilament whip. Is with just base. So As you burst through the door, you find yourself standing face to face with a small, heavily tattooed man. Geometric shapes or descriptions trace their way his temples down his cheek, neck to his shoulders. His eyes continue the motif, each of his iris is a slanted rectangle. Oh god. It's like a villain from Iron Man 3. Rhombus looks at Isabel and sighs. If you're surprised to see her, he doesn't show it. You finally want him back. Her, the memories that we locked away. Always knew you would one day. But I've got so hostile at the procedure, didn't think you'd come around this soon. Oh, get better. Damn. I got hostile with you because you got hostile with me. Like hell I did. I tried to give you some advice as a friend. If memory serves, you called me a patronising bastard, slag my dick, which I was supposed to take that without punching back. Hang on a I called you a patronising bastard because that's what you were being. You would have taken the tone if you were a guy or an orc or a troll. You talked down because I called you little sister or something. Well, guess what? I'm not. But hold up. I talk that way to you because... Also, punch back? What's the funny way of putting it? You tailored an ESP to troll all my posts on Shadowrun. What kind of prick could think like that? Yeah, it's basic. That's all I can remember is they just look like glowing weird people who use magic. It's very weird and out of left field compared to the other Iron Man villains. Basically, the cat whose cat you had killed. Oh! Catty Whisker's just a house cat. It didn't have anything to do with this. No, he killed a cat! That wasn't me. Okay, that explains a lot. I'd never hurt a cat. If I were to get something killed, it would have been you. Yeah, you two sound like bickering teenagers. Actually, check that. You are bickering teenagers. Sound like Pipe down, both of you. You're the muscle, I take it. You and your friend. You brought along to beat information out of me, hasn't she? Typical. Just a man with a job. Isabel tells me. Let me ask you something. How many people did you kill to get me? I mean, what kind of death are we looking at here? I'm assuming that the gunshots were you doing. What do you mean gunshots? I just oh yeah, Goblet shot people. It was my choice just how things went down. Yeah, sure. Help security, someone help. They can't hear you, Rom. You know why? Because we killed them. Now give me a goddamn key. He doesn't respond other than to increase the pitch of his screaming. Duckling is on the verge of hyperventilating. That's lucky you. Deal with this. Is it like a pinata until the software comes out? Do you want to be mean? I'll take a light touch. Look at him. I'll give her what she wants. I'll give her everything. Good. Now put your money where your mouth is. Check your inbox. You have it. Now, for the sake of whatever friendship we might have had, please let me go. 2 seconds for her to turn to a spell. She nods at you. It's lying. We've got the encryption key. Let's stuff in the closet and go home. Encryption key? But you said you had software that you needed. Technically I have it. Up here in headwear storage. But I can't access it without a key. Next to Rhombus here. Now I've got it. What's this really about? Recovering my old memories. The ones about the walled city. I still have them. But I can't get them. Rhombus did that after I moved here. At your request, you little psycho. You begged me to do it. That's actually true. We were friends then. Now we're not. That's why you're going to get stuffed in the closet. I like being threatening. It's fun. It worked. It got it to work. Grim task of shoving a protesting Rhombus into a rubber closet, starting the door. Managed to get him inside without having to break any bones. He'll probably have bruises tomorrow though. Wolf Brain, get a cable. Let's get home. Suddenly, explosion of sound fills your ears. Heavy footfalls bounce down the hall. Shouting at radios, the HKPF. Oh, that son of a bitch. Just was to call the cops. Probably got a panic button or something. Get ready, we got company. Sounds like there's a few of them. I should have killed the bastard. Oh, this troll wants to go toe-to-toe. Oh, it's a conjurer, actually. No, they don't want to go toe-to-toe. They want to hide with their magic. Get him. Grenade! Oh, shit. Damn it! Just heal. That's an inferno. It already went wild! Damn, that's impressive. I don't think I've ever seen a enforcer, captain, guard. The captain's probably the most dangerous. Oh. Deadeye shot. Steady shot. Gobber, I'd like you to obliterate that spirit. Do I ever miss? Not particularly. I don't do a, I've got a pretty good melee attack. So it actually is very hard for me to miss an attack. I've got like a 80% chance or something base, and I've got a lot of upgrades for it. That hurt though. Yeah, 89 on that guy and 96 on the other one. Melee is very powerful. Let's eviscerate him. Bang. Took all the bullets. We did it. How much health am I on? 71. I could use a medkit. Exactly, that's why it's so strong. If you get the powerful melee weapons hit really hard, and they get bonuses because of your strength as well. And when you get close combat, it increases the accuracy. But the nice thing about the cyberware weapons in this game is that its accuracy increases from 2 stats. You get attack up from close combat, and you get it up from cyberware. Bus trip to Kaitak is quieter than the ride was. Your fellow passengers crumbled in their seats, barely moving, barely speaking. Decacon, t-shirt hanging loose in their frames. One cherished guest badges have been crumbled into their pockets. See middle-life groups on their way to the morgue. Looks at you for the same post-con fatigue that you see in everyone else's. She gives you a small smile and taps her temple with a fingernail. You've got what you came for. Show's over. Time to go home. Yeah, so I actually basically have double the bonus for any cyberware melee weapon, which is why I rock in the big claws. And the fact they're just really strong. They're slightly lower damage, I think, than a lot of the other melee weapons, but they do more armor piercing. 9. Not an... Actually, I might have enough. Yeah, I could get a body upgrade. Could I get a strength upgrade? No, I've got... So I could get body 11. Could I get combat? Okay, combat 7. I really need Overwatch. So that's just 1 additional essence. Plus 2 armor piercing would be good, but... to get body 9, which gives me body 11, effectively. Body 11 is nice. Check the dogs. Dogs. Okay. This directory, your active jobs. Okay. So I think we've got one more mission before the final section. Okay. But I'll also note that one of the coolest things about melee in this game is that a lot of the opponents are ranged. And there's quite a lot of the nasty things like grenades are in the game. If you're a melee guy, they're unlikely to throw grenades at you because they're going to hit their own troops. And if they do, a lot of the time it's not too bad. You're playing some kind of gambling game is coming. Okay, we're going to do this. That's right. Okay, and I'm bringing in Isabel, Gaichu because he's awesome, and Gobbet because she's a healer. Also, Gobbet's pretty sweet. Actually, let's go and talk to people because I might be able to get another mission. I really want to get extra missions. Not yet, no. We can unlock the last section if we want to. Octopus main display, memory stick is acquired from Rhombus, so that the computer many exports. You're good back there. The run went well. We got the stick, key to my old memories, all I got to do is that. You haven't unlocked your old memories yet? No, not yet. I mean, I can, it'd be as simple as plugging myself in and tapping the key. All memories are all mine when I want them. But you're not sure that you want them? No, that's about the shape of it. I'm feeling hesitant about this. It isn't easy, you know? Shifting organic memories into heads, where storage, wiping the originals and locking them away for safekeeping. At corporate level mind sculpting. Serious business. Locking the files away was important to you, I got that. Very important. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have let an amateur tinker with my brain in the corner of a derelict shopping mall. Whatever I've got up there, I'm desperate to get rid of it. Makes a girl wonder why. Yeah. Tell me, Isabel, would it have been easier if you have Rhombus wiped your memories altogether? Yeah, it's much easier. Still not that risk, but... But you didn't do that. You had him move the memories into storage. Why? Because I knew that one day I might need them. Were you wrong about that? You tell me. No, damn it, of course I wasn't. I don't have to... But you don't have to be so glib about it. But it looks up to you. You're right. I know that. I know before I went to get the code, just need to talk through with someone. Not go, but someone who could take the situation seriously. Need to talk it through with you. Glad to be of help. Without another word, she pulls the cable from a pile on the floor and slots into data jack. The other end disappears into one of the octopus's many brains. Fingers fly across the octopus keyboard, rattling up a series of audible clicks. Finally, her thumb hovers with the execute key. Alright, Wolfie, wish me luck. Good luck, Isabel. You're awesome, so I hope you don't like have your head explode or something. Or get killed by Apex from the previous game. Oh no, 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 no! She starts shaking her head side to side, wringing her hands, progress bar, and the octopus auxiliary monster slowly climbs. Oh fuck. You got this, Iz. Don't back down now. Thanks for the tip. And I'm not backing down, it's almost done. Progress bar climbs to 100%. Isabel snatches the cable back at the data jack, covers her eyes with her hand. She's shivering. Now I remember why I didn't want these anymore. These are your memories, Isabel. You can handle them. Not like this, I can't. These are years of bad memories. Let it all out of the box at once. It's overwhelming. It's horrible. I want it to stop. I can remember things that happened to friends of mine, to relatives, things I watched happen. No. It's okay, Isabel. Breathe. Just memories. They can't hurt you. Yes, they can. These memories are crystal clear, as like all the shit happened yesterday. I can remember watching friends die. I can see in the screen faces as clearly as I did the day it happened. Watching a trid show of my life, and it's real. Isabel, focus. Is there anything that can help us? I think so, yes. I'll take the time to sift through all this. I'll hold to these memories for as long as I can. Hopefully long enough to reveal something useful. No promise beyond that, though. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. It can still crack in a half hour and lock away the files. Gonna do the best. It's not too, though. One thing does jump at me. Rhombus archives some software up here. It's sitting on top of the memories, all wrapped up like a present. I don't know why he did it. It just looks like a combat package. Combat package, you see? Some sort of basic attack modification. I'll have to study it to be sure, but I think I can use it. Can't wait to see it in action. It's all very exciting, but for now, just give me some space, okay? Like I said, I'm going to take time really to get a sense of stuff. Okay, I'll check back with you later. Good. Go. Now. Gobbet. Plans at me approach. Hey, pal, you ready for our next lesson? Absolutely. Straight to business. I like that. Good. I like Gobbet. She's hilarious. It's one about people like Auntie Cheng and why we need them. There'll be a Q&A session after this story, but I wanted to listen up. It's important. I'm all ears. Alright, is the upfront lesson. Fixes are important. You can just go to Johnson yourself and get a job. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. It's a bad idea all around. Okay, go on. The reason why it's a bad idea is cut people like Andy Chen out is because you need someone to vet your client. It's important. It protects the whole team. You remember the lesson from last time? We're about suing the shiny object. Yes. Well, after that run was over, we went back to the sinking ship for some R&R. Sui told us that the client would be sending a boat to collect the shiny object in the morning. All we had to do was keep this thing safe until the handoff. It was a celebratory move. We killed an evil wizard, stole the priceless artifact. A good night's work by anyone's standards. Hono and Egret got good and drunk in record time. Sue went back to his cabin and shiny object too. I don't know, stare at it for a while or something. I retired to my cabin and crashed out. It's been a long night. Remember waking up to sounds. Yelling, maybe. I was groggy. They were far away. Wouldn't quite make them out. Clock said 4:30 a.m. People were always partying on the raft, playing loud music, shooting the fireworks kind of thing. So loud noises early in the morning weren't unusual, but something felt off somehow. Okay. Used to get that every now and again in the Barrens. I learned to listen to it. You know, it's not like a panic attack, really. That full body certain that something is wrong. So I got up with the investigate. If something was wrong, I wanted to know, and if it wasn't, I figured I might as well get in on the pie. Slipped to the hallway, my foot slipped, came down hard, landed on my ass, found myself sitting in pool of blood. That's not good. No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty obvious by this point that something had gone horribly wrong. My first thought was a shiny object might have, I don't know, unleashed something. If I saw it do in the warehouse, I wouldn't have been surprised. I shook that off pretty quick, though. I knew that it was. Our client was playing us. He'd hired us to steal the thing, and rather than paying us for the job, he sent another team to take it away. So, what did you do? Go to adopt a dog and call it Gorbert. I got up and beeline for Malova's caravan. She was the closest thing the sinking ship had to a leader, the strongest rat shaman in the raft. If the raft was under attack, probably what I would have done too. Yeah, it seemed like the right thing at the time. It was a retrieval team coming with the shiny object, and they were strong enough to handle Sue while he was holding it. What chance would I have of stopping them on my own? I figured that it was the time to bring out the big guns. Malvina was the one who I could get them from. I passed some pretty bad stuff on my way down to Malvina's cabin. It was an old man's ruins vault all over again. The torn up bodies, blood-streaked floors. I saw people who had been cut apart with machetes, scorch marks on the container walls. Fucking hell. As the liquor was unpleasant. Deep down in the pit of my gut, I could feel a throwing vibration in the shiny object. That heartbeat feeling I had in the warehouse, it was back and stronger than ever. Whatever that rock was, it was awake. Did you make it to the cabin? Yes. I burst through the door, all ready to spread the news. Someone smashed a gun into my face. It was Cadmus, my friend. He jammed the muzzle of his super walker in my cheek so hard it hurt. He grabbed me by the belt the other hand. He wasn't going anywhere. Just over his shoulder I saw Malvina. She didn't look amused. Did you think you were in on the attack somewhere? Yeah, well, it wasn't an attack. Our client had nothing to do with it. Turns out there was no client, so he had lied to us, and by helping it to steal the shiny object, I'd willing to give him what he needed to form it to mutiny. She paused a moment, gathers rats in her hands, lifts her shoulders, scurry over the back of the curly hair. Turns out, betrayal hurts, Seattle. Malvina felt it, I felt it too. Sue had been a friend. I just risked my life to save his, like 4 hours ago. He tricked me into helping him for something unthinkable. Why do you think he did it? I don't know. Maybe he'd gone toxic. Maybe he got ambitious and wanted to be the king of our little aquatic hall. He didn't discuss it with me first or anything. I'm willing to bet something had gotten rotten in Sue's long before we'd ever met. He was pretty damn good at hiding it. Maybe it happened recently. He could have been possessed. Shoulder of a hand. I don't know why he did it. Frankly, I don't care. The only thing that's important is that he did it. So what did you do? What could I do? Didn't have a whole lot of options, and Cadmus was kind of on edge, like red-faced and screaming. So I opened my mouth and fast-talked my way out of it. I started off by doubling down my loyalty to Malvina, Cadmus, and status quo of the sinking ship. Smearing our undying friendship, you know the drill. I did a good job, but they're still looking a little iffy. Iffy with a warhawk is bad, so I volunteered to prove myself and steal the shiny object to Sue. That was brave of you. I know, right? Not my style at all. But then I didn't really have a choice. I inadvertently helped the armed bastard who was tearing our friend's neighbourhood apart. Didn't think I could clear my name without taking his weapon away again. It was a hell of a night. Don't want to get too many glory details. Friends died. Hell, friends killed each other. It was brother against brother, all that jazz. And Sue's indiscriminate use of the shiny object let a lot of things into the world that shouldn't have been. Did you end up stealing the boat back from Sue? Yes, it wasn't easy, but I got it. You want to elaborate on that? No, really? I used lies and misdirection trickery. Rat helped. Some of the things that Sue let loose actually came in handy, funny enough. He'd summoned so many of them that he couldn't hope to control them all. Gave me an opportunity to use them to my advantage. They were able to steer some of Sue's followers into a pack of the damn things. It worked. Wasn't pretty, though. Managed to trick my way past Sue's supporters and astral menagerie they'd summoned. Wasn't easy, but I did it and stole the shiny object. It was right. Always right in the world. And yeah, I'm intentionally glossing over the details. I had some things I'm not proud of. People died because of it. But I got the damn thing and I got it back to Navina. What happened? Long story short, Malvina put the shiny up to better use than Sue ever did. She took the thing like she'd grown up using it. We still lost dozens of people, but Sue's side lost more. Cadmus was critically wounded, but he pulled through. After the skirmish, Malvina held an assembly. She told everyone that there were new rules of life of the raft. Anyone who refused to follow them could leave. And if you broke them, you were done. Rules of the sea and all that. After the pronouncement, she turned to the surviving mutineers. Hunter was one of them. He'd been on Sue's plan the whole time. She didn't kill him, but she did exile them to the sinking ship. For people in our economic bracket, that was a good one-way trip to the walled city. I'd be willing to bet they're all dead by now. Wait, this Maldives ultimatum. 5 survivors left the sinking ship. I was one of them. Why did you leave? I had to go. We may have washed the blood off the decks, but the energy of the sinking ship had changed. It wasn't the carefree haven that I'd loved anymore. And as sensible as Malvina's rules were, I wasn't up to living under them. We parted on good but sad terms, and as you'd expect, we drifted apart over the years. It's funny. I never thought of Malvina or the sinking ship in years, not until I decided to teach you your previous lessons. Listen, what came flooding back in? Of course, it turns to you. The story is finished. I want to circle back to the lesson I gave you up front, because it's important. We need to change to bring us work, that's obvious, but we need to keep up. We also need to keep us honest, to be sure that we on the team are playing straight with one another. Our Cheng's reputation rides on the legitimacy of the job that she brings us, and that, more than anything, is why we need her. If we didn't have Auntie Cheng, or someone like her, we'd eventually tear ourselves apart. It happened in the sinking ship, it could happen again in Hoi. So anyway, lesson, follow-up questions, need to ask him. What did she do with the shiny object? Well, first she used it to get rid of the things that Sue had let loose. She put it away for safekeeping. Probably still in the sinking ship in source of some shrine or other, held under lock and key. And she's keeping it safe. I prefer if she ditched the thing, but in the end it wasn't my choice to make. From what I've heard, she's still the power over there, so I guess it worked out okay. What happened to see? That walking costume bag was already dead, eaten by his own monsters after I took the shiny object away. Turns out he wasn't much good at controlling them without it. He didn't even live long enough to watch his mutiny fail. Thanks, Gobbert. Sure, Cial, thanks for listening. Lessons are for your benefit, but I think they're helping me too. Nice to be taken seriously now and again. No problem. Look forward to the next one. Yeah, me too. Now I've got Gobbert things to do. Into Gobbert's cabin, 2 things grab your attention. First, Gobbert herself, she looked exhausted. Oh, I think I must have missed the section before. That this is going to be... She looks exhausted, blurry-eyed, easy smile, had come to a social where there is nowhere to be seen. Second, what she's doing, Gobbert appears in the middle of a valiant attempt to stuff the whole roasted duck into a saucepan half its size. The bird rubbery neck flops from the side to side with every heave of her shoulders. Hey, Cial, call me a bad time, we're just making dinner. Compressed duck. I've been watching the struggle. Looks like the duck is winning. Huh? Oh, it isn't winning, it's just being stubborn. I'll make it fit, don't worry you are. This is easy with a bigger pot. I have to wash it first, though. And to do that, I have to find it. Anyway, you want something? What was a mallard? You feeling okay? You don't look well. It's weird. Ever since the last lesson, I felt, I don't know, preoccupied with a sinking ship. I don't really do the whole haunted by demons in my past thing. I mean, it's fine with some people, but I'm allergic to drama. I am going to remember that line and use it in the future. I'm allergic to drama. Generally, when thoughts of the past get me down, I remind myself that it doesn't matter, laugh it off and have a snack. But this, I don't know, it's weird. Ever since the last lesson, I haven't been able to get the thick sinking ship out of my mind. I guess I'm just worried about Cad and Mal, which is weird because why would I be? I mean, I haven't spoken to them in years. Hell, if anything, they should be worried about me. I'm the one who gets shot at for a living. Check it out. The sinking ship isn't far, is it? No, I don't want to do that. At least not without a good reason. It'd be awkward. I'm sure there's nothing anyway. Anyway, check that. I know what this is. It's my own personal version of the same thing that we're all feeling. The psychic sewage that's been dredging up in those, all by whatever is happening in the world city. I'm sure if you have some flashes of memory from the Barons of Bad Dreams, right? Images from the past come back to haunt you. You aren't going to drop everything and go running back because that would be dumb. Tell me, why would I? Because the sinking ship is like 15 minutes from here. Gonna have to check. Look, I don't want to go back there if I don't have to. If thinking about the place is enough to mess with me, I don't know what being there will do. But I'll tell you what, I'll drop Malvina a line just to check in. Maybe it's... I'm sure this is a me problem and not a them problem. If it is something going on, I promise you'll be the first to know. Good. Alright, Gobbert, that's where you want to play it. Is now anything else you wanted? Or can I get back to my duck? Any thoughts on our last run? Isabella's stupid rivalry with Rhombus. I can't believe she actually still cared about all that bullshit between them. I also think she had a crush on him or something. Why else would they act like that? I mean, I guess getting memories back is a good idea, but it would have been better to lock them in the first place. Yeah, maybe Rhombus was a jerk with how he gave advice. But she killed his cat, Seattle. Would you let that fly? Because I sure as hell wouldn't. Whatever. Hope it was worth the hassle. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, sure, Seattle. Everything will be fine. You'll see. Anything fishy happening with the sinking ship, you and it is will be the first to know, I promise. Okay. Duncan! Talk later. I am actually going to have my character sleep for the first time, because I think I'm supposed to have several dream sequences, I just haven't slept. Through the start, Ellen's bound up with a sweet tangle of linen bed sheets, and incredible sorrow wells in your chest. You feel empty, half starved and alone. Fragment of memories, half-remembered dream flit through your mind, fading away for nothing. Chase the memories! Close your eyes, concentrate. Gradually the memory comes back to you. World City, you are back in the World City. You don't remember how you got there, but it couldn't have been any place else, even the Barrens weren't so squalid. Remember craning your neck to look above you. The buildings that made part of the World City were in newer construction. Been cheaper than the old. No foundations had rotted out from under them. The buildings leaned on one another like the gang of drunken men. Rain of plaster and asbestos sprinkled down, dusting your shoulders. Oh, it's that level of pretty rough then. You began to creep forward, picking your way past the piles of refuse and debris. Past the pimps and dumpster fires, the broken glass and the dirty needles. The air reeks of rotted sewage and industrial waste. The disgusting melange that caught in your sinuses and crawled back down your throat. You gagged on the stink and didn't slow you down. In the back of your mind, you knew you had no reason to be doing this. There was nothing for you in the World City. You shouldn't have been there. The rest of you was hungry, unbearably, indescribably hungry. It's the part you knew if you kept moving, you'd finally get to eat. That's terrifying. You forced your way deeper into the walled city. Locals stood at the windows and stared inexplicitly. Some of them dropped to their knees and you kept moving. You could see something in the distance, a silhouette, something enormous, at least twice the size of a troll, but delicate. It was beautiful. So it's twice as big as me, but really fragile. Okay? A huge figure beckoned you, gestured with a slender limb, exposed of warmth fill your chest. You knew it only could reach it. Problems would be over. She would make all your sorrows disappear. You moved forward at a crawl, but the figure felt impossibly far away. You reached out, calling, and then you woke up. And feeling your stomach slowly fades, taking the strength and vibrance and memory along with it. Interesting. I think I asked all those questions already. I'll check if Gobert has got her next section yet. Actually, I'll check some if I have any missions. No unread messages, jobs directory, pending jobs. Back to it. Okay. So I've got every mission I'm gonna get, apart from I think Gobert might have one. Because how this chat lines were going, it seemed to indicate that you could. Hey, see, I'll really move hang out. Well, okay. Stick with Isabel. You're back, hey? What do you need? How are you holding up? Not great. I'll manage. Anything I can do? Seriously, doubt it. Appreciate the offer, though. Unlock these old memories and tell you it was crystal clear, right? Every detail was perfect. It's still that way. I think it always will be. Then I guess the question is, are the memories aren't going to change? Are you up to living with them? Honestly, I don't know. It's like having an eidetic memory. I'm stuck in a perfect record of every shitty thing that I saw and felt during the childhood in hell. But it's not easy to live with. That's a different kind of pain, but I appreciate what you're trying to say. Anyway, let's get down to business. The sooner we've done with the World City, the sooner I can get moved past this. I think that I've had enough to process what is in my head. I should be able to give you some answers about the World City. Not all of the answers, mind you, but something. I have a question to ask. Let's see where this goes. Now that you've unlocked your memories, I have a question. Go on, ask my question. I'm ready. How did you get out of there when you were a kid? How did you escape? Gobbet let me out. You've been tied for a long time, haven't you? Yeah, a long time. Look, if you want to know more about this, go ask Gobbet about it. I'm sure she'll be happy to brag about her 3 exploits, but I think we've had more pressing matters to discuss. I have another question about the World City. Okay, I guess I do have to actually talk to Gobbet. Enough for one day. I'm tired of living this stuff exhausted. Come back later if you want. I'll have more time to unpack stuff. Okay. Okay. Still can't talk to Gobbet. I guess I just have to do the other mission. We'll get that one more mission done. Then see how things go. Who's this guy? More than before. But I can't you see we're busy. Good luck with your game. I still am broke, aren't I? Yep. He's all about drones, if memory serves. There we go, there's the guy. Captain Jomo. That's right. Okay, I'll take Isabel, Gaichu, and Gobbet, because all of them are badass. Whistleblower. I'll go with playing Outlast. Riddled out the nerve-wracking Captain Jomo seems an expert pilot, but massive waves threaten to scuttle the small boat in every turn. Deep thunder rolls in the distance, the edge of your vision. Lightning occasionally illuminates your target, the MV Nalchi. As Jomo pulls your small craft directly into the bow of the Nalchi, where you're least likely to be spotted, he throws a rope ladder up over the side, hustling you aboard before pulling away. Time to get to work. Can I sell armor, I wonder? Team, let's give that to Isabel. Confirm. Because if I can sell armor, I'm going to buy an upgraded armor. Because then I'll have 10 armor, which will be pretty sweet. Climbing the foredeck of the Nalchi, you pause, catch your breath. Cargo ship rolls, pitch of the waves at your sides, rain assault the deck. Deep thunder rolls overhead. Tense moment, waiting for the inevitable alarm. Klaxons, you hear nothing but the storm. With noise, the chin tastes the air with his tongue. Careful, turn his head, the mouth open to catch the most noise. I hear nothing but the storm. I smell no adrenaline in the air. I believe we've arrived undetected. You can sell armor. Okay, I will definitely. I'll sell the 2 previous ones I have because that'll be money. You can smell adrenaline? You get creepier every day. I will not apologize for what I am or what that means for my senses. It's a fact of my existence as much as your hide's a fact of yours. Your orders? Keep low and stay behind cover. The storm's making it nearly impossible for me to hear. It'll be much worse for the security on the ship. Though most likely will not notice us if we stay out of sight. If we are seen, they will be forced to use wired alarms, and the storm make using the road is nearly impossible. We should hit them with all possible speed before they can rouse the rest of the ship. Okay, so basically if we get caught, smash someone. As Isabel Jack the camera feeds. There we go, rebooted the cameras and patched them to our comlinks and locked ship security out. Couldn't get the cameras inside the ship though, they must be on different circuits. Okay, but we do get outside. Oh no. We're going on a stealth mission. Yep. Let's get to here so I can get the other guys closer. Gaichu is freaking fast, holy shit. I can't quite get to that one, unfortunately. Security mage. Gobbert, let's get you over here. 2. Okay. Get him. Can I just go punch him? Oh shit, someone spotted him. Well, we fucked up the stealth pretty quick. Controller under attack. Ah, shit. Let's not do that. Let's compound attack him. 30 damage! I think we got him. Not dying is a lot easier than not being seen. I punched the guy for 30, yeah. That's a crit. Get Gaichu up here as well. Can summon a spirit over there. get that guy. Ah, shit, I missed. I missed with the stun. I'm annoyed. Get him. Eviscerate. That shot. Now the other one. Gaichu kill? No, you didn't kill him. You killed him that time. Deadeye. Daka daka daka. How did you miss? You had a 72% chance. Goma's not very good with a gun. And we're just going through systematically killing everybody. Combat attack that guy. We just hit that guy for 30 and then 30. We just gibbed him. 30 again! I hit very hard, apparently. Exactly, that's exactly my way of thinking. If there's no survivors, it was a successful stealth mission. Okay, so we got 3 guys left. Let's get Gaichu up here as well. Get Isabel over here. And Gobbert, let's get you over there. Pretty much. Why apparently everybody here was killed with with like some sort of claw-based weapon, apart from one guy who appears to have disintegrated. We're not entirely sure why. Combat attack. Bang! Get him! Leroy! You have made the biggest mistake of your life. How much health is he losing? He's gonna lose all his health. Yelled bang! I saw a show where the character basically fires... They get this weird gun, which they can just turn to different things, and they have to say like boom, kapow, bang, and things like that, and it actually shoots the weapon. Which is the greatest idea for a gun I have ever heard. I just died of blood loss. Hi. That is really satisfying. I also like how you can now actually see the giant claws on the troll's hands. It's pretty badass. I'm assuming it's get in without raising the alarm. Creep down to D deck. Ship is eerily quiet. The sound of withering storm is muted and low moans of the wind and shuddering vibrations of the lightning strikes. Clear to yourself, you listen carefully to the sounds. Nothing in your presence of the ship appears to be as yet unnoticed. Nicely done, we're almost to the good somewhere in the ship. And the rest of the ship has no idea we're here. Fighting down here will be definitely a get. Fighting down here will get their attention though, so let's play it smart. We get the goods, radio, I'll pick 'em and get out. Exactly, let's wrap the job up. Keep your eyes open, Seattle. We've got this far by being careful. No reason to change that now. I'd like to go home with an extra... without any extra lead in my body. Okay. Punches field of view. Hello, what's that? Pick up. Take. Interesting. So grab all the guards down to here. We have not got the hack on that security camera yet. Hello. Control the bits monitoring, control the ship systems, power routing, alarm systems, build pumps, everything else. Let's get the alarms. Also, it doesn't seem to connect to the actual system alarms. It appears primarily a voltage, a short-out protection system that engages the ship's power over some of the ship. A few tweaks probably fake a voltage over somewhere else in the ship. See you around, buddy. It's been nice having you here. Have a good evening. Fake an alarm, I guess. Few adjustments set off system alarm from C deck. Don't fool anyone for long, but you have to go to C deck to make sure it's not a real alarm. Electrical box. Power's door hanging open, wires inside spark occasionally. Someone was recently processed of working the cabling, called away, and moves out the ship systems. Have Isabel hack the cameras. Brought the setup for some cut rate junk dealer, gold mile, piece of junk. Nice. We have all cameras. Oh, there's another medkit over there. So avoid that room because there's the 2 security in there. These ones don't have cameras in them. Because it's a closet. Oh, hello. Ooh, manage. Let's give that you. Just in case. We get a little fire elemental. Anything else? Locker. Phosphorus grenade. Okay. Ooh, it strips 3 armor as well. It's an AP grenade, basically. There's another med kit. Take. What's that? Manage. Give that guy chew. Okay. Open the door. Is that an alien? Test data computer. Project overview, phonetic alteration longevity research. So file 1. This research is metagenetics presents a singular challenge, to wit, the study not of genes themselves, but the interaction between genetic and unseen world of astral space. If the creation of a particular metatype will magically express phenotype is as simple as the recombination of given amino acid sequences, the creation of majors will be as simple as the expression of given eye color or skin tone. Unfortunately, such expression is far more complex. The expression of traits previously considered to be supernatural is a complex interplay between mundane DNA, the condition of the ambient atmosphere at the time of development, the interaction between genes, and what are dubbed astral shadows. Research those fraught with difficulty due to the research to traditional, let's say, technological instruments. Ergo, Omega Sequence 358G is a project decoupled from the usual safeguards against project overruns. Being granted extensive magical assistance to pursuit of higher metagenetic understanding as well as the autonomy of legal concerns. As such, Omega Sequence project materials must be kept Eastern Tiger secure facilities only. Deviation from this may result in local law enforcement interest and subsequent cleanup costs can be prohibitive. 2. Okay. Project phototypic alteration, the key process which allows the what is that? I'm not sure if that was picked up, but I just got a blip that popped up. Give me a second. Okay, we're all good. There's nothing important. A big secret project to progress ordinarily. The organism's phenotype is set to cannot be changed after a very early point of development. Morphology, phenology, replication process, and alteration in the coding sequence. Living organism is invariably fatal, except in the case of Omega sequence. Combination of alkylating agents. Words are difficult. Alkali agents. Let's call it that. Ambient mana control and potent alpha emitters shows the concentrated replication of Omega sequence metagene. It is accomplished through the alteration of the interaction between DNA and the astral shadows, building blocks of metagenetics and mana-based abilities. Understand the concept. Consider an Indonesian shadow play. The story one watches is not puppets, but the shadows they cast. The skillful puppeteer manipulates not just the puppets, but the space between the screen and the viewer. So too is metagenetics. Magical aptitude and metagenetic traits, and formerly unknown parazoology are revealed when mana levels reach sufficient potent, allowed the astral shadow to DNA to engage in the delicate, powerful dance of replication. The change of metagenetic organism we're doing not manipulate the subject DNA. The space between DNA and the astral plane, we cast the requisite shadows, engendering change that cannot be explained solely by base pairs, allies, and nucleotides. Control is our challenge. Control is a delicate art. It requires patience and perseverance as well as scientific acumen. But it's fine enough to the degree of control we'll be able to replicate magical ability. Ability trait expression and the Black Swan offense. The Black Swan traits individuals born during the event that ambient mana to spike knowing express extreme magical potential, meta trait not possessed by the majority of the metatype. Which is to Homo sapien nobilis, subjects born during the awakening, for instance, indicate that ordinary elven longevity simply does not apply. There is no upper bound with telemetric regeneration. Effectively, they appear to be immortal. Okay. Now 3. Omega Sequence Project is harnessing and unlocking these Black Swan meta traits, beginning the question longevity factor of Homo sapien nobilis. Assuming extended human lifespans already exists, of course, organ transplantation can extend up to 50 years, and leonization treatment can theoretically extend life for several hundred. Yet drawbacks, these appear to scratch the surface. Leonization is prohibitively expensive and erodes the patient's essence with every treatment, leading to eventual systemic collapse. Organ transplants preserve the body, but plaques build up in the patient's neural tissue. The patient must take a cornucopia of immunosuppressants for the duration of their life. True longevity lies in prevent aging from overcoming it all. Mega Sequence 358G represents our most advanced metagenetical prototype yet. Preliminary results indicate that the test clone's age will lock at 19 years. And progress no further. In order to test this, induce artificial aging of the clone through the fast grow organ replacement process. Unfortunately, led to explosive cancer mutation rate rendering the non-viable for any other types of metagenetic research. Even so, the value of the test subject cannot be overstated. All the data. Tissue cell. Good storage tank attendant machinery are lit from the organic super flickering baleful lights, tank containing a mega sequence. Chugs quietly the hub of pumps and coolant. As the look of the tank fluid shafts, there is a soft thump of mass, organic matter drifts against the glass. A pale, lidless eye stares at you from the tank, face ruined mass of tumours and scabrous pustules, mutated mass of teeth and intervening growths dominating what should be the nose and mouth region. As you look fixed, lone eye upon you, the pupil flickering back and forth tracks your motions. Wolfbane, this thing is alive. I don't think it's intelligent, but it's definitely living, despite being mostly made of cancer and disease. We need to shut this life support system down, Gobert. Nothing deserves to live in this condition. Only 4 minutes, monster. We'll be at peace soon. Take samples and turn power off. Whirring small drawer opens present with a rack of vials, each one. Poor thing. Yeah, it kinda needed it. Power down machinery, lights the via dim. Creature slowly closes its single eye. Allows some of the power phase drifts away from the glass. Poor thing. Data in the tissue sample secure, you are ready to make your exit in the dash. Pull the comm link. Jamo is listening. Ready to pick up my friend? We are standing and have eyes on the ship. Come get us, we're done here. Easier. Be there in a few minutes. Be ready right where we dropped you off, friend. You have to dial the number to Tiger. Is Tiger the cat done? Done here. Rig translate time. Close heavily guarded, but we're done here. Do the samples of data, that's all I care about. Unfortunately, there are complications. I can't transfer your payment until we meet in person. I have a tail on me since I arranged the room with Kanye Cheng. I think the Sulas have caught up with me and are watching to see what I'm up to. I can shake the tail, but I need to ensure my safety before this is done with. Yeah, but that'd be real cost. Mrs. nods ahead in agreement of 2 seconds. I'll pay whatever it takes to get him off my back. Can't, my family's still dead. A safe house in Hung Chung village that I set up before landing here. Meet me there, come when you're close, and I'll shake the tail. As long as we get it handled in a hurry, I should be clear to get out of Hong Kong. Guess you haven't done much choice. Sorry about all this, I really am. I don't like this one bit. Last minute plan change, the fastest way to get killed, especially someone bloodthirsty like Super Rings are involved. Any better ideas how to handle this? Listen, keep your eyes open, ready for anything. I want to come home in one piece, okay? Good evening, Wolfie Bay. My name is Huang Jane Min, represent the Blue Haven Super Ring. Aware that you are in possession of the data and tissue samples of Project Omega Sequence 35HG. I would like those samples and I'm willing to pay for them. Who are you and how did you get this number? Quite frankly, your employer doesn't know the first thing about Matrix security. We have hacked his comlink in his rental car as if we redialed you once you called him. My apologies for some unorthodox introduction. A man of your stature should be afforded more respect, but time is short. I understand you were associated with Kali Cheng. My own organization is far too trivial to have attracted a notice. But if you can help me change that, merely doing business with you will increase a stunning great deal since I have information that may save your life. What do you mean, save my life? Blue Haven rings retained by Eastern Tiger order to prevent the theft of Mega Sequence settlement data. Very things you've just taken. Your employer, whose full name is Tagath Wright, has attempted to acquire them for some time. The entire reason the data samples are being shipped to Seoul is because of bot Shadowrun, one of the Eastern Tiger facilities in Tacoma, where the project was being developed. Tagath Wright
was the Johnson for that run. Your employer is not who he says he is, nor is his motives pure. He was never employed by Eastern Tiger, he has no family in Seoul. As near as I've been able to determine, he is an agent of Tir Tamagain, information secretary, a spy, if you will. What's a Tir of? It's an Eastern Tiger. I'm not certain, but I suspect that the Council of Princes are interested in suppressing research into elf longevity. Every scientist working on the question of potential elven immortality has been disgraced or disappeared, except for those employed by Eastern Tiger. Expect the elves of secrets they'd rather not have the rest of the world know. Rice's attempt to intercept Eastern Tiger's cargo is very port it has landed in, striking Tacoma only the first. Second attempt in Perth, and third near the Rao Islands, against the very ship you are now on. I don't think for a moment the Right will hesitate to kill you as soon as you hand over the data to him. What do you say? I pay for your data you have. Both of us can eliminate Right and whatever Highguns has brought along. You think that's fair, Agent? I don't believe you. These pheromones are horrible. I've heard stories of the Suplas behaving like bloodthirsty yet petulant children. I'm pleased to see they are entirely accurate. There's somebody needs to be spanked sometimes. Disembark. So we did the stealth part. Let's do the punchy part. There's no chance in hell this doesn't go south. We're right back to Hong Kong. It's tense. Even Captain Jomo's jovial nature does little to lighten the mood. Deep swarm swirls the sky behind you. Although we've accomplished your mission, wonder what is still once you reach Ho Chung village. Wait for Ho Chung. Who will betray whom? And most importantly, how can you survive the night, still get paid? Soon these mysteries will be revealed, but how you'll learn the answers could be deadly. I bet we just kill everyone. Does that sound good? MTL station testament to high-class design left to rot over a period of 15 years, smelling the stale urine and mould. Stop these better days. Only luck, wrap up the job and leave Ho Chung before the sun's fully up. You realise, of course, Fang's going to be lying in wait for us, yes? And that he will be trying to kill us and steal the data before or during the handoff. Of course you do, it's plain as day. He seems to know how to play the game. Absolutely, and the best way to play, we've been dealt a hand is to strike from stealth and bring overwhelming forces to bear. He knows who we are and what we can do, and that means he'll attack us whatever force he can muster. Let's keep our eyes open and look around Ho Chung before going to the meet. I'd rather not charge headlong into an ambush if we can avoid it. I like the absolute knowledge that we're gonna have a giant firefight. So this music is really loud. Stall vendor. Oh, friend! Hey, Fred, come look at my wares. Many fine souvenirs for you. How about some information instead? Yeah, maybe I can help you, but how can you help me, eh? Spit it out, old man, or I'm gonna find out who you pay protection to and make them a better offer. Okay, you don't have to do that, I'll talk. There's some mercenaries moving through here earlier. Big guns, nasty expressions. Think they were from outside Hong Kong. Don't understand the words they were saying. Didn't see how many there were, less than 10, but enough to be a crowd. Anyone starts doing? Keep it away from my stall, eh? Don't want any trouble. Yeah, I'll do my best, buddy. You actually seem pretty reasonable. Street dog. So about 10 or so heavily armed mercenaries. Show me what you got. So, okay. I got some information actually. Oh yeah, what do you want to know? I see a lot from my stuff. Anyone strange looking around here? Yeah, I saw this gangster type moving through here. Real nasty looking, you know. There's crew tailing along behind him. He's speaking Korean too, which is why I thought it was strange. Don't speak much Korean, but I know around here the trades rule the roost. Thanks. See you later. That one was actually really useful. And yes, I figured out how to sell the armor, which is good. Okay, that's that way. Have Isabel jack in. Confirm. Isabel's deck. Oh, superior basic attack, nice. Oh god. Killer 3. Isabel, you can't hit a barn door. We're just gonna leave. Arms dealer, hello. Powerful troll watches you impassively approaches it, expression unchanging. You look at a person who handles some hardware. Need? I can give you a solution. You game? Show me what you have. Pistols, assault rifles, Berettas, shotties, snipers. AKs, more shotguns, secure armor clothing, grenades. Oh, there's some information. No strange hanging around tonight? Inferior, I'll tell you everything I know. No thanks. I'm really poor at the moment, and I want as much as I can get, just so I can get my, I want the next tier of armor. Because if this game is anything like the previous one, having 10 armor basically means you're indestructible. Sparkling wires. Trade threatening arc and puddles water below. More sparking wires. Deeply frayed, threatening to arc and puddles below. Tiger fidgets nervously approach him. His entire body is tense. I flick rapidly around the market. Search for unseen threats. Notice you wrap somewhat, but a small amount. Oh, thank God you're here. What is Zender? Could swear me and watched everywhere I go. Don't like being out here. It's too exposed. Listen, did you bring the stuff after I get this stuff fast and leave Hong Kong? The safer I'll be. You still feel, little man. Calm yourself. If a threat arises, we will deal with it for you. Okay, I'm calm. Can we get this over with? I got a call from Zubas that are tailing you. What? How did they know to call you? Your comlink's being hacked. They've been tracking your movements. Shit, what? I'm sure the super players have been staying. That must be the whole... how the Supla has been staying on me the whole time. You should have been more careful. Right, obviously. I'll hand over the data samples, you can get paid and go home safely. Not yet, your story's full of holes. What about your family? If you have the data, nothing is stopping Eastern Tiger from killing you and taking you back. I don't trust you. What do you mean by that? She means that we know you're Tiger, you son of a bitch. And we know you've been trying to get this shit since Tacoma. What? Bunch of crazy psychopaths spin a story about me, you're gonna believe them? Your story just doesn't add up, Tiger. You're lying to me. Expression abruptly changes. Fear watches away, abruptly replaced by cold professionalism. You son of a bitch. I see. Well, the cat's out of the bag. I need to figure out what to do about this now. No sudden moves. I'm feeling awfully nervous. You move too quick, accidents can happen. Don't be melodramatic. I'd rather avoid bloodshed if it can be helped. If you're amenable, I'll deal with procedures plans. Yeah, some questions first. I suppose I can indulge you. You've worked out as a rather good hire so far. What is the interest in Eastern Tiger? Frankly, nothing. Zero. Eastern Tiger just happened to be the company researching into things it should be. I ordered to terminate the research.
Actually, that seems very fair. You've got to be honest.
Tell me the mega sequence. Research elven metagenetics. Abhorrent stuff. Deliberately mutating elven genes in an effort to make best qualities and print them onto other metatypes. Ridiculous. They seem to think they'll be able to unlock secrets of immortality. That seems crazy. Yes, rather. Plenty of advanced so-called immortality are already being made. Gene therapy, leonization, even magical treatments. Eastern Tiger's method just happens to be cheaper and more horrible. What do you intend to do about them? Don't intend to do anything about them. I intend to leave this horrible little island. The question is, what do you intend to do about them? You live here, after all. Yeah, what are you going to do about me? I think you're going to get your hand off without a fight? Nah, that's not happening. Tell you what, I'm going to let you walk out of here alive. I pay you for the day to let you live. Not the elf, though. He dies. Oh look, it's the Idiot Brigade. I'm High J Min, I command the Blue Haven Ring. I'm not about to let some 2-bit Shadowrunner scum like you. I'll make you one final offer. Give me the data samples and help me kill this elf. In exchange, I'll let you walk out of here alive. His ear is a single sentence. Move in, security area. What now then? To an impasse. I'm not about to go poor and hampered. I'm finishing the job. To hell with them. Good, you made the right choice. Let's have this done then. To be perfectly honest, it's like they just see a really sick bastard. Rigger, soldier, steel links mark 2. Okay, that's the bot enforcer. Rigger, sniper. You are the one who's going to die because you're the boss character. Hey, Isabel. Enforcer, rigger. Do that enforcer. Medal stance. Let's see, have some fun. Force 2 fire elemental over there, please. Inferno! I know, Inferno, get right in the middle of him. And how about we shoot down that rigger? Now you can hit someone. Frey armor. Oh, you were a rigger, were you? You're a rigger. Still got him. My God, what has happened to your aim today? Inferno, go nuts. Really? Apparently Inferno can't do anything. Ow! I'm on your team, you asshole. Ah, we got another adept. Yes, attack the force 2 fire elemental that does nothing. I just blocked the fire damage, sweet. Snipe. Reload. Open fire on that guy. You really can't hit anything, can you? You can hit that one dude, apparently. You've missed every attack apart from the same guy you just attacked 3 times. Aching. Hey, another Inferno. I'm kind of happy I picked a fight with the Rigger team instead of the team of mages. Holy shit. Frey armor, kill him. Get him. That was reasonably easy. I like the Inferno still just standing there. Good riddance. What an awful little man. If we finish this then, you give me the goods. You fee when I'm safely away. Sure, you go. Pleasure, Wolfie Bane. I'll be certain to recommend you to anyone who asks for reliable freelancers. Good evening. Hey, it works. I rather would not go into the one that's just creating mutant people like that. That seemed pretty horrific. Yeah, just go back. It's always one of those things of, they said, oh, we will certainly kill you as soon as you got the information. It's like, No, he didn't. He just went, yeah, I'll recommend you to anybody else who needs a freelancer in this area. You're really good. Well, job well done. Job is done, right or wrong. You gave Tiger right the date he was looking for and paid for it, although admittedly it was a pittance compared to what you were promised. Job's a job though, hoy work, and further work awaits. Damn it. Eight karma. That gives me another 9. Do I want to upgrade my cyberware affinity? Additional essence. Where's your racial maximums? I don't think I'm ever going to hit a racial maximum of the troll. The racial maximums are insane. Close combat 7. Chance to hit. Increase skill. It's not. Spend karma. Strength. I'm gonna see if I get any more karma and save up. Because I think what I want now is a strength upgrade. Holy shit, I can actually go in here now? Who the hell are you? Big friend after 2, and maybe something else to chase it. Hey, you alright? Couldn't be better. Club 88, chosen not to say. Father family owns this place. You're a shrewd one, friend. I'm the heir apparent. It's my birthright. Pedal chems every stiff that pass through our gates. What do you say? Do you something to pick you up? Not right now, thanks. Open the door. Can I help you? You in charge here? Don't you forget it. It's my family's place. Me and my husband are 2 boys. Now that a business with me, no witness boys. What do you have to say? Firearms over the world from areas of the world that end in between. You in the market? Just take a look. Oh god, there's good armor here. There's a series 8 armor. Ooh. Oh, okay. Got it, okay. So this is the gun store, basically. I like that I found out the gun store, like, as I'm doing the final mission, essentially. Oh, everyone leveled, I just realised. Consume spirit. Consume spirits and imbue of their power. Consuming a heal spirit heals cover for 20 AP over 2 rounds, AP increased by 1 this time. Or augment spell haste. Combat formulates new versions, haste spell and length of magic. So Hong Kong channel haste increases in friendly targets AP for 1 round when cast, accuracy increased by 15. Let's do that one. Spiritualist. Regen gains the ability to regenerate 6 points or whirlwind. Now let's get the ghoul regenerate ability. It's pretty useful. Gas grenade. Grenade, gas grenade, minor HP damage per cloud. Magnet arm. Oh, throw back incoming grenades, that could be useful. Weapon, me launcher. Me launcher now strips 1 armor and normal shot. Pain suppression. Jacked in the matrix. I will take augment the launch because I use the launcher a lot. With payment for missions on the computer, please give me like 2. I'd like 2,100 odd, please. messages, jobs directory, payment. 1,000, great. For a couple of years involved, you've definitely earned some money for this job. Damn it. I only got 1,000, that sucks. Like, okay. Let's have some rest and then we'll call it, because then we can hope that we can talk to Gobbet next time. So it feels like it's on fire. It's rubbing yourself out of bed. Okay, we're not going to get sleep, apparently. But yeah, I'll call that for today. Save game. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. I enjoyed playing it. This game is getting really interesting. I nearly went for 3 hours. You show I'm into a game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, every single one of you. Keep playing video games and keep being awesome. I'll be back on tomorrow with some more... I don't know what I'll be playing. I might play Magic, to be honest. I might play some more Magic Arena. I've tweaked my dragon dinosaur deck around a little bit, so it should be more fun. Even more fun, because it's already fun. Anyway, have a fantastic evening, every single one of you. Keep playing video games, keep being awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun.